Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry for the little in-joke going on here just now. In this video we're looking at this engine in front of us. I can't remember if we've looked at this engine recently. If you look a long way back through my channel, this engine has got its video of its second run and it hasn't flown since then. So this is almost a brand new engine. It's a Zenoah 38sc. It's got a 1910 Menz prop on it. It's currently bolted to a big lump of workbench and we're going to take it outside and run it up. This engine has got one or two destinations, one of which is Ewan's Farmyard, which I'll put a link to up here, and the other one is the Precedent Stampe that I'll be looking to get flying soon, both of which need a 38. Well, no, let me rephrase that. The Farmyard needs a 38, the Stampe is getting a 38. It'll fly on a 26, but I want to use a 38. So, depending on which aeroplane's ready for it first, this particular engine, we're going to one of those two. I've got another two, if not three, 38s sat boxed behind me, so I'm not sure on these engines. But this is just an example of how good these engines are. So let's get it outside and give it a try.
So here, and right over.
Yeah, just bring it back to compression, maybe you can feel it harder. You didn't go through compression. That's it. You're slowing down as you bring it, and you go actually speed up. That's it, and pop. Keep your thumb out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah. So here.
Yeah. Harder.
It's difficult.
What?
It's difficult.
Yeah. So, I think you're not quite there yet to start with one of these, okay? Especially when it's that new. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, that's a 38 running. Got to give him his due. Ewan's tried with this. The biggest engine he's fired up so far is a 20cc DLE. But you can do alright, can't you?
Yeah.
You can start that easy enough. But this being magneto, it's a bit different to start up. Those of you who are watching, if you're not familiar with the two different types of engine, one such as this uses the magnets in the flywheel passing a coil to generate the HT spark. A DLE and many other more modern petrol engines use a CDI ignition, which is capacitor discharge ignition. So it's all done through a battery power and just a small magnet as a sensor for the position of the crank. They are quite easy to start compared to a magneto. We actually have to get the magnets passing the coil fast enough to generate a spark. Now, as you would have seen in the video, you did try and you got it to pop, but then I can't remember if you actually hurt your hand on it or you didn't have the force to flick it.
Both.
Both.
My finger hurts.
It still hurts now?
Yeah.
Alright. So there's a bit in the video, I'm sure, where Ewan stopped flicking it and then I came up to it and gave it 2 turns and flicked it and it went. That's how easily they can start, which is good. Can also be a bit of a danger because you can't, as they stand just now like this, you can't disable these engines. They're always live. If you just give it a little flick, it could fire. You can get units, engine kill switches for these, slightly different for the Zenoah magneto engines compared to a CDI engine. But I am going to order up 2 or 3 of these for certain models that we're doing to make sure that they do die when we want them to die. So yeah, this engine, as you're saying, it starts, runs really well. It's taken a bit of tweaking, probably get it to run well, but that could just be because it's been sat for a long time. But it's going to do exactly what we want it to do in Ewan's Farmyard, or the Stampe, whichever one comes first. I haven't done any measurements on it, as in RPMs or anything like that, but ideally you're looking to be about 6,500 I think on the ground static, maybe 7,000. So this has got a 1910 prop on it just now, which is the recommended prop for the type of aeroplane it's going in. Apparently they can swing up to a 22-inch prop, although I've not seen that before. Certainly not done it myself. For information, the fuel we're using is 50:1, fully synthetic racing oil. A lot of people say, oh, you've got to run in on mineral oil and blah blah blah. I've never done that. I've always gone fully synthetic straight away. There is a little additive that I put in as well, but yes, it might take a bit longer for them to run in, but I think it's a much nicer running in process for the engines, and I haven't had a problem using fuel like that. So yeah, I'm happy with it. You're happy with it, aren't you? The
Yeah.
engine. You're looking forward to getting it into your Farmyard or Stampe, whichever one.
Whatever comes first.
Whichever one comes first. And hopefully get it flying sooner rather than later. But from me and him just now, we'll catch you again soon.